David, Andy Santor, Mill Creek Golf Course, July 5th, 2012. Thanks for coming again today. I'm going to show you the split screen comparisons. Now I know you're hitting different clubs here. The video on the right, you're hitting the driver. The video on the left, you're hitting an iron. And that when you were hitting the iron, that was when I was having you do that drill where, what we're really trying to accomplish is, when you go bad, and it was clear when we played last week, the day we played over at Tippecanoe, the more you got into the round, the worse it got. You start staying back on that right side, pulling that left arm too much, and that ball starts going out to the right. I'm going to look at your driver swing here. Won't see too much here on our backswing, other than everything looks pretty good, making a good shoulder turn and everything. And this actually is pretty good. We're transitioning here. Now we need, once again, trying to get us to move that lower body a little bit faster, get a little bit more energy in that lower body, generating in the change of direction. And we've been talking about that. For people out there listening, once again, the sequence of the downswing goes pelvis, thorax, lead arm, then the club. And I think in this case, here your lead arm and the club have traveled a little too far there in comparison to your lower body, which will lead you to lose a little bit of that extension. In that right wrist, you have you're extended there. Start losing here a little too early. And you can see that lower body is starting to slide a little bit, and it's not that left hip isn't rotating around quite fast enough. Okay, and we're getting into our downswing here, and there we get to the point we're going to go to where the ball is right here. I'm going to draw a line straight up and down. Here we go. Okay, that's where we get to. Now we're going to go to the video on the left. This is where I had you doing that drill. Actually, I wanted you to make a full swing and only hit the ball about 2/3 of the distance that you normally would hit that club. And the reason I was doing that, to giving you the feeling of changing direction with that lower body. So here we go into the backswing. Everything looks good there. I'm going to draw a line here because you end up getting past it. Okay, go into our downswing. Okay. Now you can see there, left hip is clearly rotated just before impact, better than it did in this driver swing just before impact. So there you are just before impact with the driver. Here we are after. Here we are just before impact with that iron. Okay. And you can see how much more that made your body move through and past the ball. So the video on the right, you can see the separation there in your legs. Your upper body is still back behind the ball, or where the ball started. So, and once again, that's what causes those shots. And like I said, it got a little bit worse as the round went on. So you made good progress doing this today. I think I think it's, in the end, it's working on sequencing, but the way I explained it to you, getting control of that club head, getting control of that golf club a little bit. So that's where you're at, because everything in your golf swing really looks pretty good. So keep working on that, and we'll see you next time.